All right, all right. If you're watching it on the replay, Apple, swipe to the right, Android from the bottom to the top. All my replay viewers, go ahead and swipe and share, swipe and share, swipe and share. All right. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Share, share, share. Those that's watching live, share. I'm only going to be on for a few minutes. You know, I don't usually do live streams on the weekend, but we're starting to change that up, right? Starting to do whatever's necessary to get this job done. All right, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Real quick, go ahead and share. I need for everybody to share. Everybody that's right with us right now, go ahead and share. All right. We're in the political season. All right, let's double account, you guys. Go ahead and double up. Let's double up. Everybody get somebody. Everybody get a dance partner. Everybody get a dance partner. All right, I need for you to do that right now. I need for you to go out there and share, share, share. Everybody get a dance partner. Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. All right, we need to double up real quick. Hey, welcome, welcome, you guys. If you're new, put your name where you're from. We need to hear from you. Put your name where you're from. Real quick, put your name where you're from. I got to get out of here in 15 minutes. Put your name and where you're from. All right, there you see Trump. Think like a billionaire. All right, Virginia, welcome. Think like a billionaire. Think like a billionaire. There go my boy, Donald Trump. All right. Tanisha, Virginia, welcome, welcome. Welcome. All right. Let's go ahead and introduce yourself. Who else is new? If you're new, put new, your name, and what city you're from. We need to know who we're reaching out to. All right, we need to know how far our reach is. All right, you guys, Trump Institute edition. All right. Just want to talk a little politics since this is a political season, right? We don't want to be ignorant to the fact of what's going on around us. Let's go ahead and turn it around. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Let me get you straight first before we get started. All right, here we are. For those that don't know me, my name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate investor, mentor, coach, entrepreneur, networker, network marketer, former stockbroker, just out here in that space called entrepreneurship, brothers and sisters, making the most of it. Now, if you're new, what you want to do is make a note of this. Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, we come on here live for our daily stream entitled The Money Game, TMG, The Money Game. We talk about money. We bring you a perspective of money that's empowering for our black community. That's why you see those hashtag black dollars, hashtag black economy, hashtag black wealth. All right? Black wealth. Okay? So that's what we're about here. Anything other than that, you will be blocked. All right, so smoke ganja, you will be blocked. So anything other than the hashtag, then you will be blocked, okay? Because I'm sure there's something that you can do is better use of your time, definitely a better use of our time. We're here for the serious people that want to get things done for themselves, their family, but most importantly, the black community. All right, if you want to reach out to me, if you want to join on with these forces, then you do that by going to DarrellMuhammad.net. Hit one of the blog posts, and you see there at the bottom, subscribe, okay? If you want me to come and share this message for any of the groups that you're affiliated with, fraternities, sororities, youth, whoever it is, it doesn't matter, college students, then reach out to me. Hit the contact tab there at the top of my webpage, and you reach out to me, and I can show you how I can come to your city and speak for absolutely free. Free, Free. All right, so let's go ahead and share, double up real quick. We're talking about politics. Politics without economics is ... You know, I watched this is the first debate I probably watched in years. And I watched the Republican debate. All right, well, I told you what to do. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net, hit contact us, and put in your details, and I'll reach out to you, okay? So I watched the Republican debate last night, you know, for a lot of reasons. I won't get into the reasons why, but I wanted to watch. I wanted to see. I wanted to listen, you know, because many times, you know, these debates can be pretty entertaining, if nothing else. But really to listen to what the candidates were saying, listen to, you know, their position on different things. Who am I voting for? I'm voting for myself. I'm not voting for anybody in politics because politics can't save us. Politics can't help us on an individual basis. All right? The best that politics can do for us is help to keep the environment civilized, you know, society civilized as far as, you know, crime and things of that nature, opportunity. We're living in the land of opportunity, has been said so many years, and it's really been the branding of America around the world. It is the land of opportunity. But those of us who don't come from this country, right, those of us who are born here, we seem to lose that. We seem to forget that this America was really established by those that were willing to go out and make things happen for themselves. They didn't depend on politics. They didn't depend on government. They went out there and they made things happen for themselves. So I'm voting for myself, right? I got more confidence in myself that I can change my reality, create the reality that I want than I do in any politician. Any politician. See, that's what we have to understand. And once you empower yourselves like that, then you can collectively get with people, and then now you can go back into politics and really leverage politics for what it's for. All right? Leverage politics what it's for. Because here's the thing, and I'm glad you asked that question. Here's the thing that we have to understand about politics, understand how it's played. And I'm not a political, you know, analyst. I'm not that. Right? Sometimes they're too, you know, you can't see the forest for the trees. Maybe they just too hook, line, and sinker, that they really can't be objective. See, because when you're all in, it's hard for you to be objective because many times you're all in, right? You be too critical, now it sheds a light back on you being that you're all in. So many times it takes someone who's not all in to help the person who is all in to realize there's some things that need to be changed or views that are different, right? So here's the thing about that. See, once we understand and get past just the surface, see, too many of us here in America, especially black folks in America, we're surface dwellers. We're surface dwellers. Voting is not the end process. It's not the end all, the be all. If anything at all, it's the beginning and really that's it. See, we have to understand that really what drives the politics, what drives the politician, what drives laws is not your vote. Donald Trump is trying to tell you, and I heard it last night, and I heard he's been saying it all through his campaign, right? Is that he's not bought by the lobbyists. He's not bought by special interests. If he's not, then that means what about the rest of them? That means the rest of them are. See, that's how politics is played. See, they want to tell us one thing, but it's being played a different way. They don't want to tell you that your vote really doesn't count because it's the laws and the decision that the politicians make are determined by who gives them the most money, and that's the lobbyists. That's the special interest groups. That's the PACs, the political action committees. These are people who are smart enough to get their money, to pool it together, pay somebody to go to those politicians in private. They're not on the stage taking pictures like you and I, and our little weak politicians. Actions are dictated by highest pay. Yeah, right. They're prostitutes for sale. Right? Maybe that's why, you know. But anyway, so that's what we have to understand. And as long as we give it individually, like the way Obama did it, right? Nickel here, dime here, that helps out the politician, but our voices are not collective. It's not organized. It's not paying a lobbyist to go to talk to those politicians and tell them this is what we want. This is what we gave. And if you don't give us this, then your career in politics will be over. See, what you have are black is, we just come in and play the game the way they play it. We just want to be white, black politicians. So we don't do anything different. We don't do anything different. Okay? So it's not like we going in there and we making them play by different rules and making them change the rules because we're playing them differently. We're not like Wilt Chamberlain that came into the NBA and made them come over to three seconds in the key and raised the goal up to 10 feet because he just stood underneath the key and they just threw him the ball and he'll just dunk it. We're not doing that in politics. Right? We're not doing that in politics. You got to manipulate it until they make you change the rules. Now, that's the kind of politicians we need. We need a kind of politician that's smart enough to take the blueprint of Obama and take it to the next level. Take the blueprint of Obama and understand it's lobbyists and special. That's the game that's being played. You're not going to change that rule because they just relaxed the rule a couple of years ago. I forgot what president it was. But they made it now legally for foreign countries, right, to contribute to the candidates here in America. Unlimitless. Unlimitless, is that it? Yeah, unlimited. Really? So you mean a foreign country can give our politicians because they understand. See, they understand it's not the vote. These companies, the countries, aren't even citizens of America. They don't vote. Just to show you that voting ain't, that's a game, brothers and sisters, until you and I finally learn that the language, the religion, the culture, the politics, the education, what else? Here in America, the language of America, the religion of America is money. Money, 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 money. Until you and I just accept that fact. And then that's just the beginning. Understanding is the beginning of all things. Wisdom is the beginning of all things. So once you understand that, now you say, okay, now I see things differently. It's not about the vote and go get a college degree and a PhD after you get your master's, and it's not who you know, and that's for the 85%. That's for the peons. If you don't want to be a peon, then you got to learn with those that are not peons. Those that control the peons. Those that control the chips on the chessboard. How do they think? What do they say? What do they do? Right? How are they looking at this thing? Donald Trump says, I pay my own way. So that means the rest of them getting bought and paid for. They lied to us to get our vote, but then they go into their offices, their governmental offices, the White House, and they do what the special interest groups tell them to do. See, that's what Obama's done, so don't blame Obama. See, once you understand the game, then, then you and I realize it has nothing to do with who the president is. It has nothing to do if he's Democrat or Republican. That has nothing to do with it. How have you all forgotten that America will kill its own president? JFK will kill his own president, Abraham Lincoln. Now, if they kill their own president, right? What chance you and I have? Just know that they kill their own president, then hands is off. There's no hands off anybody. There is no hands off anybody if they kill their own president. But you got to understand the game is not the vote. Here's another thing, and I'll hit on my topic real quick. Politics without economics is what? But here's another point I want to make. We hear those that are hook, line, and sinker. All right, Jackie Chan. All right, those that are hook, line, and sinker, who's so deep into this system, so deep into this concept, that they don't have the wherewithal or the willingness to swim back after they realize that it's not quite like it is. Because you got to believe, brothers and sisters, you got to assume that those that are in know. Just like now, if Obama didn't know, now he knows. So those career politicians that we have in the black community, if they didn't know the game and how it's played and the trick of it, they know now. All right, what do y'all think about Dubai? I don't know. I don't know much about Dubai, brother. I just know they got very wealth of Arabs that's building Dubai and making it a commercial mecca. But that's about it. But we're talking about America, and we're talking about American politics, right? We're talking about American politics. So they become career politicians, and they have to continue to sell that lie. If not, they lose their job. If not, they lose their job. Bring me to Dubai. I'd love to come to Dubai. All right? To meet my Muslim brothers in Dubai. So now we can trade amongst black people. You all in Dubai need to start working and helping us here in America. Black folks in America. Okay? So if you about that, then go to DarrellMuhammad.net, hit contact me, put your information, and I'll come to Dubai. But we have to talk about having a black consciousness, because there's more black people on this planet Earth than anybody else. We outnumber everybody. And I say black, I'm talking about all the shades of blacks. All the various degrees of blacks. Right? We outnumber them 11-1. They don't want us to unite. They don't want us to unite with our brothers overseas. Right? Because that will be the end of it. So we're talking about politics, brother. So we're talking about these career politicians. You got these black career politicians. They got to lie to us because there's a job. Can you imagine how much money they spend on the taxpayer dollars? I'm talking about from the local, state, governmental, and federal level. They travel on your dime and my dime. If they traveling, they got to stay somewhere. If they stay somewhere, they have to eat. Right? They have to have stipends. That's a good welfare job. That's what it really is. It's a good welfare job. That's why they want to be there forever. There's nothing else that they can do that's as, I shouldn't say easy, but as comfortable. You know what I'm saying? They stick their chests out and they get royal treatment as they travel around the city and state and country and world, being a politician, a state representative. They done made it a job, a career, but it's our job, if we understand politics, to go to their office, that public display of dissidents, and discontent, that's fine. But that's still front end stuff. When are we going to sophisticate ourselves to the point that those same ones that's out publicly protesting get together and meet them in their office? You got enough leverage? Meet them in their office, face to face, man to man, woman to woman. And look at them in no uncertain terms, no cameras around. That's how the real players meet. Real players don't meet in public. They don't want to know what their identity is. So those same brothers and sisters, with the same spirit, with the same determination, with the same love for their people, meet them in the private rooms. Meet them in their private office. Call them to meet them somewhere. And say, man, your days is numbered. Your days are over. See, our enemy will purposely find somebody, run them against you, back them up with a whole bunch of money just to prove to you, if nothing else, if they don't win, but to prove to you that you just ain't going to just do what you want to do and it be easy sailings. Easy sailing. That's not going to happen. So here it is, because I got to go. I'm 3 minutes over. I got to be somewhere in the next 25 minutes. Here's the thing, brothers and sisters. Politics without economics is symbol without substance. Symbol without substance. So there's no substance in our vote. There's no substance because we don't back our candidates. Then we don't collectively back our candidates. You know what I'm saying? If we stop thinking like slaves, the sororities and fraternities alone, the black sorority, this is hashtag black, right? They can get together and run any politician they want and win. But they not together. They only get together for social activities. Get together for Valentine's Day. Get together to raise little college fund money. Well, alaikum salam, right? But do they get together to put people in office that can affect positive change for the same folks that you try to send college to? Bill Clinton, the one that took Pell Grants away from black people. But you all still love him. Now you're going to vote for his wife. Come on now. Just stop that. And those who are in protest, who don't like us, then we don't do the other piece. Your economics, your collective economics. Collective economics. And I'll say this real quick. One of my goals and desires, and I probably shouldn't say it here, but I say it. I want to get so financially strong to us, I want to buy politicians. I want to buy me some politicians. I want to buy me some, you understand what I'm saying? Buy me some politicians. Who want to buy them a politician? Since they for sale and they got some useful purpose, then let's put our money together and go across this state like the Koch brothers, the Koch brothers, who are billionaires, who start political action committees and finance them just so they can send out lobbyists to these governmental leaders so they can get what they want pushed. That's the game that's being played. And those that's hook, line, and sinker, they're too scared to play it at that level. Because now you're talking about shifting of power. And now you're talking about coming up just like John F. Kennedy. And that's dead. And don't nobody want to die no sooner than they have to. All right? So politics without economics is symbol without substance. And I'm going to rant and rave and more about this later because I was watching the debate last night and Donald Trump now. See, you take Donald Trump. I like Donald Trump. I really do. I got all his books because he's a real estate man and I'm a real estate man. You can learn from the devil, right? If your mind is objective enough, right? So here's what Donald Trump said last night. And I said, what? So I went to my tablet and I Googled it. And all the leading financial newspapers reported it. Bloomberg, Fortune, Bloomberg, CNBC, Financial Times. Donald Trump said last night that a Chinese group bought the Chicago Stock Exchange. A Chinese group bought the Chicago Stock Exchange. A lot of us, we so busy, so busy making money, so busy don't even know. I didn't see it thanks to Donald Trump, right? They bought the Chicago Stock Exchange. So here's what I did. I called a brother that used to work for many, many, many years on the Mercantile Exchange in Chicago. I thought he worked for Chicago. He worked for the Mercantile. I called him. I said, why would they do that? Why would a Chinese group buy the Chicago Stock Exchange? It's a bigger play than what you and I will see. I ran that by, brother. It ain't because they for every transaction traded on they not doing it for that little chump change of folks that's sitting on the stock exchange, the Chicago Stock Exchange, that's going to pay them per transaction and renting the seat on the exchange. We talking about the Chinese. We talking about the whole country. I ain't talking about 2-3 people getting together trying to get a little bit more pennies, trying to get a little bit more nickels. I said, what is the power play? So I called a brother that used to work on the Mercantile Exchange, and he told me what the power play was. And I'll share that with you another time. All right? So with that being said, brother, here's what I want you to do. Go to hangoutbwe.com. Hangoutbwe.com. I want to personally invite you to a private live Google Hangout that we've been doing now. This is broadcast number 70, but it's invitation only. So here's my invitation to you. If you like this content, this information, go to hangoutbwe.com right now and register. You'll get the link. It starts in about 2 hours and 20 minutes. All right? And then I won't be there today, but my co-host will be there, and they'll be covering some powerful information on black wealth empowerment, and tell them I sent you. Right? We have a private Facebook group that you have to join, and then we're going to go through your profile to make sure you're not a plant by the government or just a crazy person. And then we're going to let you come in and you tell them that I invited you, DarrellMuhammad. All right? So, brother and sister, thank you for being here. This is impromptu. I'm going to start doing more of these on the weekend since I got me a new toy. I got me a new tablet. All right? I'm excited about that. That brings me up to 3 devices because I want a device for each one because we're going to start just flooding the space with this information, and we want you to be a part of it, so we're going to find you wherever you are. But the only way we're going to connect, I have to be looking for you, and you have to be looking for me. Other than that, we won't find each other. When I say me, I'm talking about this kind of message. All right. So, brothers and sisters, with that being said, thank you for being here. We'll see you on tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, for another live stream, another live episode of The Money Game. Learn the rules to play the money game to win, and stop playing by those rules that you're trying to play by to keep from losing, because you're not playing them to win. You're playing the rules that's keeping you from losing, and you can't win focusing on trying not to lose. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, as always, we say it every time. We'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our black community needs your very best, and they deserve your very best. All right? So we'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Go to Hangout BWE right now and join on with our group over there, Black Wealth Empowerment Live, and swipe at the bottom and you follow, so you can see us each and every time and catch us on the replay. And share with everybody, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, take care and God bless. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.